Hi everyone, vickieverlie here. I wanted to do a short video demonstrating how to draw the glyphs for the planets and the rulerships and the signs and the asteroids. I know in this modern day that most of us don't need to know how to draw the signs because it's all on the computer, but I was creating this art class and I do want to draw some of the signs in there, so rather than going through and showing how to draw the signs, I thought I'd just make a video, and who knows, there could be many people out there that want to know how to draw the signs. So here we go. We're going to start with the first sign of the zodiac, which is Aries. So Aries is down like this and up like this. Do it one more time, down like this and up like this. And then the sign, the rulership of Aries is Mars. So Mars is a circle and then a line about 2 o'clock and then make it into an arrow. We'll do it one more time. Mars is a circle, a line about 2 o'clock, and an arrow. Okay, then the next sign of the zodiac is Taurus. Taurus starts out with just a circle, almost like the Mars thing, and then it just wears a little half circle hat on top, which is like the horns of the bull. Got a circle and a little half circle. Circle and a little half circle. The ruler of Taurus is Venus. So Venus is a circle, a straight line down, and a cross, like a little stick figure. And do it again. Circle, line down, and cross. That's the symbol for Venus, ruler of Taurus. The next sign is Gemini. And Gemini is just a Roman numeral 2. That's the glyph for, or symbol, glyph or symbol for Gemini. Now Gemini's ruler is Mercury. Now Mercury's almost like Venus. You got the little stick figure, but then you put the little half circle on top, just like on the Taurus. So we got circle, line, cross, half circle hat. That's the symbol for Mercury. Next we have the sign of Cancer. The Cancer is it's a 69 or 69 kind of turn sideways. You go like this, and then you go like this. Go like this, and you go like this. If you can't do it that way, you might want to turn it sideways and draw like a 69, and that would be perfectly fine. But that is the symbol of Cancer. Now the ruler of Cancer is the moon. So the moon is like a crescent moon. So you do like a half circle like this, then you start at the very tip, and you're going to end at the very tip, but you bring it out a little bit further. So you start here and bring it out a little further. Just like this. Bring it out a little further. Then you can fix that. This, bring it out a little further. And that is the symbol or glyph for the moon. The next sign of the zodiac is Leo. So Leo starts out with a little circle, up and around, down and like that. So we go circle, up and around, down and like that. That is the sign of Leo. The glyph for Leo, or the planetary ruler, or the ruler of Leo, it's not a planet, it's the sun, is the sun. So the sun is a circle with a little dot in the middle. Circle, dot in the middle. Looks like a couple of googly eyes. Alright, now next on to the Virgo, the sign of Virgo. Virgo is like a cursive capital M. You start with that. You go like this. And then you put this little hook thing on the bottom of it. So it's like a big M with a little hook. And then the ruler of Virgo is also Mercury. So it's a circle with the hat and the crisscross. Circle, hat, crisscross. Okay, then we move on to the next sign, which is Libra. Libra is a straight line, and then a straight line with a bump in the middle. Straight line with or a half circle in the middle. That is how you draw the symbol for Libra. And it's also ruled by Venus, the same as Taurus. Next sign is going to be Scorpio. Scorpio is very similar to Virgo. You start out with the same thing, the cursive capital M, but then the end of it's a little different. So we go M, and then you curve it up, and then you put a little pointy thing on, like the Mars, like a little arrow or a stinger of the Scorpio, really. M, up, curve. So that's how you do the Scorpio symbol. Now Scorpio's ruler is Pluto. There's a couple different ways to do Pluto. this is one way. It's like a line down and this, almost like Venus, but then you put another line underneath. I rarely use this symbol, though. I can do it for you one more time. Because it looks so much like Venus and Mercury. So there's another glyph for Pluto, which I use all the time, and it's like a big letter P with an L. So you start with like a capital letter L, and then you put a P on it. Capital letter L and a P. So this is the recognized, but it's just easier to recognize when you've got, but if you're doing this just for some kind of an art thing, you may want to use this glyph for Pluto because it's a little bit more fancy. But in astrology, I always just write up the capital P. Now the next sign is going to be Sagittarius. Sagittarius is an arrow, so you just like this, an arrow, and put a little line. Arrow, line. And then the planetary ruler is Jupiter, which kind of looks like a big number 4, but you got to put some curve on this first part, like this and there. So one more time, curvy, almost like a 2, and then a 1, and then it looks like a 4. All right, now the next one is Capricorn. There's a lot of really and more involved glyphs for Capricorn, but I just do like a basic V, and then I go like this, like a V and a R. V, R. V, R. So there's other ones that have like curly Q's and different things coming down off the bottom, but this is universally recognized as the sign of Capricorn. Now, the ruler of Capricorn is Saturn. So Saturn looks like a straight line down, half a heart, and then you come up and cross. Do it again. Straight line down, half a heart, and cross. Straight line down, half a heart, and cross. That is the glyph of Saturn. The next sign is Aquarius. Now Aquarius is just like three mountains, you could say. 1, 2, 3, and then you just do it again. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That's the sign of Aquarius. Now Aquarius ruler is Uranus. So Uranus, you have like a half circle this way and leave a space, half circle that way, put the cross between it, then take a straight line down with a circle on the bottom. So again, half circle, line, line, circle. That's the symbol for Uranus, its planetary ruler. Then the last sign of the regular zodiac of the 12 signs is the sign of Pisces. It's very similar to the Uranus. It's half circle, line. Half circle, line. And the planetary ruler of Pisces is Neptune. So Neptune is just the Triton. So you go half circle, line, cross. Half circle, line, and cross. Okay, so that covers like the main, the 12 zodiac signs and the 12 planets. Now I'm going to go ahead and get another sheet of paper, and we're going to go ahead and do some of the asteroids and other extra planets. So Chiron is a big one that is used often. So Chiron, it almost looks like a musical note, but it's not really. It's a circle with a stem and then a little thing like a K. Circle, stem, K. The circle, sometimes it's a little bit to the left or a little bit to the right, but it's not like a musical note where it's all the way to the right. You know, it's sort of in the middle. You know, anything in this vicinity kind of looks like Chiron. People will recognize it as Chiron. Next we have the asteroid Vesta. Vesta is a line over, a line down, a line over, almost like the Van Halen logo. That's what it always reminds me of. But you do it twice, and then there's like a little mark on top. So it's over, V, over, V, over with a line. That is the symbol of Vesta. The next one I'm going to do is Pallas, or Pallas Athena. And Pallas Athena is a diamond shape with a line down, almost like the stick figure again we did before, but instead of a circle on top, we have a diamond shape. And that is Pallas Athena. Okay, the next one we're going to do is Juno. Now Juno is, it's a straight stick down with a cross on the bottom, and then you do an X and a straight line across. Or you could do it a straight line down this way, and then you could start with this way and go like this. But you have the little sparkly like this is how you draw stars sometimes. So that's the top of it, and then you've got the X thing on the bottom. I've saw other glyphs where it was like this for Juno, but I've never seen that. I think this is definitely the more recognizable glyph for Juno, okay? Next we move over to Ceres. Ceres is like a big question mark, but then with a cross, instead of a dot on the bottom, across. A line across, I guess. So question mark, no, don't put the dot on the bottom, go like this. And that is the sign of Ceres. The last one we're going to do is Black Moon Lilith. I'm not sure if I spelled that correctly, but Lilith is a little tricky. It's kind of like these are the Venus and Mercury, where it's got the little stick figure. So you do your little cross or stick figure. Then on top of it is the Crescent Moon, just like we did with the moon, but it's pointing in the other direction. So then you do an inner circle and an outer circle. And so let's try the moon first. We'll go like this, like this, like this, and this. And I would fill it in. I think it looks more, I don't know that I've ever seen it open. I think it's sort of filled in. So you go like this, and then you could even just like draw it like this, like build it out, and then add your stick figure on the bottom. And this is the best one. So how I did that was I did a half circle, and then just keep starting here, but bring the center out a little bit more each time. Yeah. And then you do it like that. I mean, I guess you could just even do a thick C, but that doesn't really look like it. I feel like it has to have that moon sort of thing going on there. So draw it in, and there you go. That is the symbol for Black Moon Lilith. Okay, so I hope that I helped you all out, because I realize that some people, I mean, I just draw them, I'm always just drawing them, especially the first 12, I draw these constantly from the old days when or even when I'm making my own notes too for a reading, I'll just draw them out real quick. And I didn't really realize that maybe some people don't understand or have never tried to draw them and might want to try to draw them, or even to use them in artwork or whatever, which is another reason that I'm posting this video, because to use it in artwork, just to demo how to draw it. So hopefully I helped you all out. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you again soon.